Hey, if you know the gang of outlaws that I ride with, somehow when I accepted the invitation to go on this trip, I knew this was going to happen. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm headed to the Ozarks and it is pouring down rain. And good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it was a little bit of a rough start there this morning. We had some bad weather come through. We kind of chased it all the way to Little Rock. Fortunately, that only meant catching the rain and a really beautiful lightning show. But it has turned out to be a drop-dead gorgeous day as we made our way northwest out of Little Rock. We kind of steered away from the storms, and we're headed out here to the Ozarks area to jump off the highway. If you followed along on the channel for a long time now, if you're a subscriber, thank you guys so much for following us along on this journey called, well, my life. You never know what you're going to get. And if you're not subscribed and you'd just like to follow along, hey, that's entirely up to you, but I really would appreciate it if you'd punch that little button down there and join us in this journey called life. If you followed us, you know we do a lot of trips with Rock Solid Rig. They go on a lot of trips with us. The trips that we invite them to go on are always really pretty and beautiful weather, and the trips that they invite us to go on, it always rains. And I'm not making that up. I guarantee you they will leave a comment below stating that to be a fact, that for some reason on a Rock Solid Rig trip you could guarantee some rain. But it looks like we're bringing a little bit of good luck with us on this day, as it is really good. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful outside. But you know what a lot of rain means and then a lot of sun? Well, three fantastic things. It's going to be hot. We're no strangers to that. It's going to be ridiculously humid. No strangers to that. And, well, I'm pretty sure the mosquitoes are going to be out in full force for an all-you-can-eat buffet. Again, no stranger to that. Anyway, we've hopped off 40. We're making our way up towards Hector, Arkansas. And then just outside of town there, we're going to make our way into the Bayou Bluff Recreation Area, where we will leave civilization behind. And no telling what we're going to find out there in the mountains of the Ozarks. But my God, is it turning out to be beautiful the further we go out here. I've never been. Josh and Prov, Rock Solid Rig, they have tried to get us to come so many times out here to the Ozarks, and, well, they finally twisted my pinky finger just right. And as you saw, we took the rock crawling rig and have turned it into a somewhat of an overlander. Rockerlander, Roverlander, Broverlander. I don't even know what the heck we're still going to call this rig, but anyway, it did surprisingly well. I'm really shocked, amazing how well SKYWALKER's done on the roads here. I was about a little over 400 miles up here, and the Jeep's actually done really good. Dealt with some steering issues there for a long time, and I think I have really gotten everything tweaked and adjusted out just right to get it where it actually drives kind of decent. Really, if you want to say I've had a problem, the only problem I'm having is tire balance. I mean, I'm still running the 40-inch stickies, and they're on beadlocks, and I've never balanced them. That's about the only issue I have. You get up around 70, there is a pretty darn good vibration off the tires, but hey, that's just a situation, not anything to ruin this trip for sure. But anyway, we are about 15 minutes out, and we're going to hook up with the rest of the gang and see if we cannot get ourselves lost in the Ozarks of Arkansas. We found them. I've seen these guys on YouTube before. They do cookware reviews and stuff like that. Hey.
What's up?
I've seen you guys before. Aren't y'all the people that do the cookware review on Telemundo?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was y'all. See, they don't go anywhere without civilization. So we all met up here. There's a local, it's actually a cemetery.
Hey, Roger, go ahead behind Josh.
Back there. But it is very, very old. But anyway, we all staged up here, and we went ahead and aired down. It's not really that we need to air down necessarily for grip, guys. It's more for comfort. And but anyway, it's going to be a small group, as you can see. There's only 4 of us. There was supposed to have been, I believe, 6 rigs originally. One of our very dear friends, Michael, got hung up with work, trying to meet a deadline, and you know, it sucks, but you know, that's called life. And then we had another rig that was supposed to meet up with us, and some, you know, just emergencies come up. I mean, that is what it is. So anyway, Michael said he still might be able to try to make it maybe late tonight. We'll have to see about that. But anyway, we all got aired down for comfort, not necessarily for grip, just for comfort. We're going to run back down the road here a little bit, and we are going to get off the highways and head out into the Ozarks. Alright, let's talk about that one more time, guys. The Ozarks National Forest out here is approximately 1.2 million acres. I don't know exactly, but I am going to guess that there are thousands of trails, thousands of miles of trails, okay? They do not put gates up on every trail that is closed or open to let you know whether they are closed or open. They do, however, put trail markers on all the trails. They have a number on them. It is up to you to go online with resources to look up the trail marker number and see whether or not the trail is opened or closed to traffic. That is your job. The Forestry Service is not going to be out here going, whoa, this trail is closed. Again, there's a number on the trail. It is your job to go online and look and see if it is opened or closed. There are no gates on most of the trails. This is right next to a camp spot that Josh and them use out here sometimes. Where they're all standing is all the camp spot. They've made a fire ring and everything right there, but look how beautiful it is. Now, it's still a little silty. I mean, we've had a ton of rain, like I say, but my gosh, is it beautiful. don't see no fishies yet. But I'm looking.
Not here to show her the line. Yeah, I know.
This is the things you go through,
We
guys.
brought Reba. She could have rode Reba.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. No fishies want to come out and play.
Here to the right, you can go in if you like, but I'm going to bypass it. Not certain how deep that one goes, but it looks like it's a lot of mud and clay.
We've come across a lot of mud holes out here since we've been wandering through here, and again, it rained a lot, but this one right here, we're thinking it's a little deceiving looking. We're figuring that one has got like an endless bottom to it. I'm gonna go around it. You know how much I love mud anyways, right? Well, we have popped out into civilization again. So you can come in from the opposite direction, obviously, and as you can see, well, there's plenty of ways to get campers and stuff in here. So. How goes it?
That was the camp that I had mentioned. We'll continue along and we'll stop here along the trail somewhere.
How y'all doing?
Bye.
So it may be trail riding in the Ozarks, but there's still a few places that you come across that are gonna get you all kinds of crazy, kiltered, flexed out. Shades of Windrock. First show. Ouch. Wow. Okay, big rock. All right. Yeah, Ozarks. Trail riding. So realistically, guys, through the power of YouTube and video editing, we have actually been on the road, on the trail, for almost about 3.5 hours, 4 hours now, and it is right on into lunchtime. This is a perfect prime opportunity to stop here and take a little bit of a break. And again, Josh has done all the homework. He knows where all the good spots are, and he's got them all marked on his map on Gaia there. But anyways, as you can see, really nice area. A lot of people camp out here again, fire pit and everything like that. So anyways, we are going to take a break here and grab ourselves some lunch before getting back on the trail. Yeah, he's stuck over that way. Let's try to slide him off.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hear the term "send it."
Send it.
Describes what you're supposed to do.
Keep on, keep on. Is that thing in 4-wheel drive? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yep.
All right, well, let me show you how it's not done. All right, well, it's not that it's bad, guys. You just have to understand it has rained so much. It is pretty steep. It's just a lot of slick, loose, gravelly, sandy mixture of crap. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Okay, so we cheated actually on that a whole lot, and not because we did it any differently or anything like that, but we watched 3 other guys go up it in front of us, right? And so we saw the same exact spot that everybody was kind of sliding off the rock and getting hung up in a little bit of a hole. So when I came up to it, I just stayed a little further over to the left so that once my right rear came up on it, I didn't slide off to the side. It actually rolled up onto the rock. So call it cheating. I just used the rigs in front of me to see where they had went up it, and it worked out. All right, we are fixing to get ourselves into one precarious little situation here. You see, there's a big giant rock obstacle right there just in front of Josh, and there are 3 lines: the right line, a middle line, and the left line. Well, the right line didn't work out. Josh ended up sliding into a tree, no damage done. The middle line, well, it took a whole lot of throttle and banging, and well, I'm going to try the left line here, and as you're fixing to see, that wasn't exactly the right place to be either. Alright, well, unbeknownst to the viewer here, because, well, it's really hard to try to film this stuff when it's actually happening, the left rear tire of my Jeep has pretty much slid completely off the side of the mountain. There is nothing down there but trees. It is steep, it is slick, and we are sliding off the mountain. Every single little bit I try to move the Jeep, it just goes further to the left. So, hey, I'm not ashamed here. We hooked up a winch line. We're going to drag the Jeep up the rock obstacle here to keep it safe. And that is the smartest thing that we could have done in this situation. The left side wasn't it either.
No, it wasn't. Man, I tell you what screwed you was you almost going. I think you would have been fine if that rear end tire was about to fall off.
That was fun.
That's an understatement.
And that one time in the Ozarks,
AJ, you good back there?
yeah, I'm coming. remember me earlier at the beginning of this video saying that we aired down for comfort and not grip? Yeah. Was I completely wrong or what? That's really weird. It's like you're out here in the middle of all this forest and there's a pasture over here with no trees in it. I don't know, we're in Arkansas and I keep thinking about Tom Cruise flying an airplane.
Hang back 1 second, Roger.
Flying an airplane in American made.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I was.
I don't know. Never know.
TJ, I am so sorry. We can use our garden sprayer to hose off SKYWALKER.
Oh, I'm good. You should have seen Robert. He got stuck.
I was just trying to shoot him.
I've determined another brand of tire that is not exactly good in the mud.
What's that?
Whatever's on your Jeep. No, I mean, like when it was spinning, it wasn't unloading the mud at all. It just like it turned into a slick. That's the problem with the BFG, the KO2s. I mean, I love that tire, but they are not made for mud.
Same thing with the Atturo Ridge Travelers. We loved those. Those were the very first 35s that we bought, and they were fantastic, but anything in the mud was just, you might as well be operating like they were horrible. Okay, 35, 38, 40, so when are you going to 43s?
I saw a set of the Mickey Thompson 42 stickies on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and man, I kept drooling.
Yeah, I've seen some of those too.
Guys, into day one. I mean, absolutely just fantastic out here in the Ozarks. It's way more than I imagined it would be. I guess I had a preconceived notion of what it would be like, you know, coming out here to the Ozarks, riding up and down roads, and maybe forest trails and stuff like that. And man, I was completely wrong. I mean, it is a lot of riding up and down roads and forest trails, but some of these trails can get pretty gnarly. I expected like an overlanding experience, really, but no, we ended up on some trails today, man, that were tough. A couple of them we had to end up winching, trying to go up the side of a mountain. I mean, it's raining, it's slick, it's a lot of real silty, sandy type. I mean, it's mud. I mean, it sticks to you like nobody's business. It was slick, and anyway, we tried, and you know, I mean, I didn't really get a lot of good video of that because it's difficult when you get in those situations to try to video it. Everybody is focused on the rigs, right? Not shooting the best shot and the best video. So, anyways, I think there's a little bit in there. I got into a precarious situation. The left rear tire wanted to slide off the side of the mountain. I mean, and there's nothing down there but trees, right? I mean, I'm not worried about rolling the Jeep off the side of the mountain. I mean, the trees are going to stop it, but you know, we just don't ever want to put anybody in that situation. There were 3 different lines. I mean, we tried the right side. I mean, it didn't work out. Josh ended up sliding over into a tree. We had to do some creative winching to keep from tearing the mirror and the door handle off the Jeep. We successfully recovered it, no damage done. We tried the middle line, and it was just, I mean, it was just brutal. And we looked at another line, and we're like, well, I'll try the left. And I ended up sliding further off the left and almost slid down the side of the dang mountain. But that doesn't hamper the trip. It's a fantastic trip out here. We made it into camp. It's kind of late, so I didn't film again anything about, you know, getting camp all set up. I mean, I'm nice and comfy here in the Jeep. I mean, I'm in the Jeep. It's not unbearably hot. It's really humid, guys, and I mean, I'm not really sweating, but I mean, I've got my fan running here. I don't know how well that'll show up on video or not, but you know, I just brought an oscillating fan with me, and I've actually hung it upside down and bungeed it off to the roll bar up on the top of the Jeep, and so it's actually hanging upside down. I got it blowing across me, and I'm comfortable. I did buy a little. You're not supposed to do this, right? But I do have all the windows cracked. Okay, so we're not going to die in here. But I bought one of the little rechargeable, refillable mosquito deterrent things. It's battery operated. It lasts about 6 hours on a charge, and it's almost 11 o'clock. So it'll last. I think it says 5.5 hours. So I've just got that on. The fan's kind of circulating air throughout the Jeep. I'm not having a bug issue. I've got lights on and stuff like that. I haven't really noticed any bug problems or anything like that. So, anyway, I know it's a lot of talking. I'm tired. I'm just trying to fill y'all in on the day and everything like that. It was a solid day of riding. I don't know how many miles we did today. I'm going to have to look at the file log on the tablet and see, but I'm going to guess, I don't know, 40-something miles probably through the mountains. Lots of water crossings, beautiful stuff, man. And anyways, we rolled into camp here. We got all set up. Everybody ate some quick dinner and everything like that. The Jeep is doing great. My inverters, the electric kettle, the fans running. I mean, it's done really good. I'm very satisfied with how the Jeep is done. I got to get some street tires on it though. The stickies are not the way to go for riding the highways necessarily. I mean, they're doing fine. They ride great, right? But I mean, we don't want to wear them out unnecessarily on stuff like that. But anyways, big thanks to Rock Solid Rig, which their new adventures, we're kind of dubbing it as Rock Solid Adventures. They want to get into doing a lot more stuff like this. They got some trips to Colorado coming up and everything like that. So anyway, look them up. We're having an absolute blast. And that's it. From the Ozarks, good night. See y'all tomorrow.